Well, thank you all again for coming today. It's good to see a lot of faces again. I think some of you were here last week when we were honored to have Kunsunam Jangme Park here for the weekend and to give an excellent Dharma talk. Did you know that this is his 50th year as a monk. So from being a novice monk until now, it's been 50 years. So I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm not even 50 years old yet, so I can't even imagine being a monk for 50 years. So it was just such a great opportunity for him and for us to hear the wisdom of a 50-year monk last week. And I hope you all enjoyed it, because this week you're getting the wisdom of a 1-year Dharma teacher. So thank you. I'm going to have to pay more attention next time when we schedule the talks. So I kind of struggled quite a bit with the talk today. I had kind of an idea of what I wanted to share with you, and then putting the words together, I have all these ideas in my mind, putting the words together, I just don't know. So I'm going to do my best, and hopefully this is helpful. But last weekend, we had the retreat here, and it was pretty rough for me. I got very tired. I got a little loopy. I don't quite know what was going on. I found out, after talking to someone a few days later, they said, "Oh, I bet you were really dehydrated." And I thought, yeah, because I only drank coffee all day long on Saturday and Sunday. So I don't know if that was it, but yeah, I didn't take very good care of my body, and I apologize if I had weird conversations with anybody. At one point, I thought I was having deja vu, but I think I was just not processing what was going on around me, and it got really weird for me, and probably for some other people as well. So I apologize for that. But it really brought home to me the fact that I have to take care of myself. I can't just drink coffee all day long. I have to actually provide water and nourishment for my body, and get a good night's sleep, and all of those things that make sense, that we should be doing, but don't necessarily happen for us all the time. I've never taken good care of my body. My diet is horrible, and I don't get much exercise. As some of you know, I did a lot of ballet when I was younger. So I think when you're a child, teenager, you can get away with a lot of stuff if you're active. You can eat Twinkies all day long and then burn it all off while you're dancing. So I think that was my life up until fairly recently, even though I haven't danced in over 20 years. But so I've really noticed lately that my lack of care for my body and for my mind has really started affecting me. And the only thing I can think of is that I'm getting older. So that must be what's happening. So getting older and aging it might seem sort of, I don't know, inappropriate for me to talk about that, because I don't think of myself as being that old, but I'm definitely feeling it, not just in my body, but also in my relationships with other people. So I feel like here, and I'm probably incorrect in assuming this, but it's just the way I feel a little bit, is that as the youngest clergy member, and technically I'm still on probation, I feel like maybe I can get away with some stuff that the regular clergy can't, and maybe that's not accurate. Maybe I haven't been getting away with things. Um, but at work, I had something really interesting happen lately where we had a problem with a customer, and the other coworkers kind of came to me and were like, "Hillary, go take care of this guy. You're in charge." And I was like, "Well, I'm not in charge. What are you talking about? There's got to be somebody else, you know?" But it was a weekend. There was no one else there, and in my department, I had the most seniority, and I was thinking, "Oh my gosh, it's me. There's nobody else. It's all me. I have to deal with this." Um, I didn't deal with it. I kind of hid in my cubicle, which was not a proud moment for me. But in the moment, I couldn't conceptualize the fact that I would be the person that would have to deal with this, and I would have to go out and talk to this person, and possibly, you know, elevate it to a different level of uh, kicking them out or something like that. And it's not fun. It's definitely not fun to when you're in that situation where you feel like, oh gosh, it's all on me right now. So I feel like I've avoided most adulthood up until fairly recently. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I recently bought a condo, which is like kind of baby step into home ownership, but there's still, it's not quite. I don't have to mow my own lawn or anything like that. But against my best efforts, time marches on. In different aspects of my life, I have to be an adult, and I have to kind of take on those responsibilities. So again, as I'm aging, I'm realizing that we need to take care of our body and our mind. They need more care from us than perhaps when we were younger. But also at the same time, people expect more from us because we're older. It doesn't really seem very fair to me, but I guess that's just the way it is. For myself personally, I feel like I have a pretty immature personality, but it's housed in this weakening body, and it just doesn't seem right. But I think that just comes down to I have to study the Dharma a little bit more and get more comfortable with those aspects of my life. The Buddha talks a lot about freedom from ignorance as sort of the route to letting go and accepting all of these different truths we have in our life. So I think I need to work on my ignorance a little bit more. We're told that birth, aging, sickness, and death are suffering. And I always kind of interpreted the aging part of that as like becoming old. Am I old? To my 5-year-old nephew, I'm probably pretty old. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea of what he thinks of me, but he must think that I'm pretty old. I think I told him once how old I was, and it blew his mind. For those that are older than me, maybe I'm not so old. Maybe, comparatively, they think I might be young. But as we go through life, we're constantly changing, and we're constantly getting older each moment. And aging is hard, whether you're 5 or 105. Wanting to hold on to our youth and hold on to the way things were causes us so much pain. I remember being elementary school age and feeling like, oh, I'm getting so old, I'm not in kindergarten anymore, look how old I am now. And, getting older doesn't just refer to a certain stage in your life, it refers to your entire life. That's the hardest part of life, is the part between birth and death, right? For me, not recognizing that I need to be careful with my body caused a lot of physical pain for me this weekend. And not realizing and not accepting that I was in charge at work caused me a lot of mental pain. So, those are two aspects of aging that I'm going to work harder on taking to heart. We can't control aging, nor can we control birth, sickness, or death. All we can do is recognize it and allow ourselves to let go of how we think things should be and accept how they are. Thank you.